Hi everyone, welcome to my Optimum Health God's Way YouTube channel. Today we are going to look at health benefits of forgiveness. Many of us harbor grudges or holding on to grudges, which is like a silent, corrosive, harmful burden, not realizing that when we refuse to forgive others, we are silently putting our health at risk, endangering and compromising our health. And holding on to a grudge is like carrying a heavy rock, only to realize that it is not the other person that we weigh down. Instead, we weigh our own health down, soul, emotion, physical, and others. Harboring unforgiveness is like we drink the deadly poison, hoping or expecting that the people that wrong us would get hurt or sick as a result of that. Unforgiveness or bitterness doesn't just affect our peace of mind, but it activates or causes chronic stress, eventually would lead to chronic diseases like high blood pressure, heart disease, obesity, anxiety, depression, chronic pain, chronic inflammation, weakened immunity, affecting our heart, brain, gut, and metabolism. Research proves that forgiveness is a trainable skill. That means we can train to forgive others. That it heals the body, mind, emotion, and soul systemically and efficiently. And it suggests that holding on to grudges, resentment, or unforgiveness creates a constant state of stress, feeling of anxiety, leading to a general sense of unwellness, then to chronic diseases. Don't you think it is a significant or great price to pay for unforgiveness? Is it even worth it? Science is increasingly revealing that this emotional poison of unforgiveness doesn't just linger in our mind, but it seeps into our bodies, contributing to emotional, mental, physical, and spiritual sickness or ailments. Therefore, forgiveness is the secret to better heart and mind health and spiritual well-being. So if we want to be healthy, choose to forgive others and remind ourselves that forgiveness is for our own good and healing. Now let's look at definition of forgiveness. Forgiveness is a deliberate, conscious, and intentional decision or act of pardoning an offender or someone who hurt us by releasing him or her from debt, be it money, wrongdoing, and resentment, and the desire for revenge, which helps you to find peace and to heal. And forgiveness is an internal process of giving up hope for a different past and moving forward without the burden of bitterness, anguish, and pain. Now let's look at key aspects of forgiveness. Number one, forgiveness is a choice. Forgiveness is an act of the will, a conscious, intentional decision to stop holding a grudge or grievance against someone. Is not an emotion or a feeling, but a choice. Number two, a release. Letting go of resentment, anger, bitterness, and the need for compensation or revenge is allowing you to focus on your own healing and peace. Helps you to eliminate revenge cravings. Number three, a process. Forgiveness involves exploring the pain, making a commitment to forgive, choosing mercy over revenge, then trying to gain understanding of the guilty party or person. Number four, an empowerment. Forgiveness frees you from the emotional control of the person who harmed you and prevents the suffering or hurt from defining your personality. That means turning you into a bitter or hateful person. Number five, an expression of God's grace. Since we have been forgiven for countless sins through Christ, we are called to extend that same grace to others with God's help. we cannot forgive others on our own. Now let's look at spiritual benefits of forgiveness. Forgiveness offers profound spiritual benefits. Number one, renewal and freedom. Forgiveness offers renewal by healing emotional wounds to move past betrayal and hurt, promotes self-love, start to take care of your health. With the past grip loosened, you can create a brighter future and experience a renewed sense of purpose and freedom. By releasing negative burdens, it lightens the load, freeing your mind and spirit from constant negativity. Instead of being stuck in the past hurts, it allows you to focus on the present and future. And forgiveness helps you end the cycle of revenge, helps stop or freeze you from allowing the offender control you emotionally. Instead, now you are in control of your emotion. Number two, peace and joy. Forgiveness helps release burdens, quiets dissatisfaction, replaces negativity with love, inner peace, joy, and other positive emotions. Number three, mental and spiritual well-being. Forgiveness is linked directly to spiritual healing. Just as Jesus linked the paralytic's sin, forgiveness with his physical restoration, bringing new life to the soul. Forgiveness helps lower stress, anxiety, depression, thus helps improve overall mental health too. Number four, improves connection to God. Forgiveness helps cleanse the soul and foster divine connection. And by forgiving others, you reflect your acceptance of God's forgiveness. Thus, it helps open our hearts to His grace and strengthening our walk with Him. Number five, forgiveness removes obstacles and stumbling blocks, allowing spiritual advancement to receive God's Spirit and life, making believers to be new creatures in Christ and giving believers spiritual growth, strength, power, and purity. Number six, restored relationships. Forgiveness helps heal broken relationships and allow us to reflect God's love for others, fostering compassion. Isn't it a beautiful thing when relationships are restored due to forgiveness? Be it our relationship with God or between parents and children, between friends, between lovers and others. Number seven, complete restoration of health. By removing bitterness, resentment, anger, and hurt, forgiveness allows the believers to experience God's healing power, body, mind, emotion, soul, restoration, which is ultimate health. Now let's look at physical health benefits of forgiveness. Number one, reduces stress chemicals. Forgiveness helps release stress, anger, anxiety. Thus, it reduces and lessens stress hormones like adrenaline and cortisol, which harm the body by causing chronic stress diseases. Number two, mind and emotional relief. Forgiveness helps release resentment, anger, hostility, which keeps the nervous system in a heightened stress state, like fight and flight response. Forgiveness helps decrease symptoms of depression and anxiety and increases positive emotion that leads to higher levels of empathy, compassion, a better sense of overall well-being, and helps boost our self-worth by taking back power from a past hurt. Thus, it gives mind and emotional relief. Number three, strengthens immune system. Forgiveness helps boost immune system by increasing and improving the production of infection-fighting cells due to lower stress that negatively impact hormones. Thus, it keeps you healthy. Number four, improves sleep. Ruminating or thinking on negative feelings over and over disrupts sleep. Forgiveness helps quiet those negative and upsetting thoughts and gives you better quality quality sleep, releasing the emotional weight of grudges, thus freeing up your pent-up energy, leading to a greater vitality and a feeling of more positive energy. And when you have enough sleep, it helps you with healing, reducing stress and energy. Number 5, increases life expectancy. Forgiveness helps lower stress hormones, improves heart health, boosts immunity, reduces inflammation. Thus, it is protecting cells and tissues, and it helps free up our body's resources for thriving, repairing, and vitality, leading to a longer, healthier, and happier life, and encourages personal growth, self-compassion, improved internal environment, all contributing to a longer and more fulfilling life. Number 6, promotes anti-aging. Forgiveness makes the brain age slower, thus it helps maintain cognitive function, helps reduce negative emotions like anxiety, depression, hurt, replaces them with peace, joy, focus on the present, and helps enhance relationships, thus fostering healthier interactions like more understanding, less conflict, more support within families, social circles, which is very crucial for slow and positive aging. Number 7, reduces inflammation, pain, and addiction. Forgiveness helps calm the bodies by deactivating chronic stress, which is fight or flight response that normally would lead to chronic inflammation, chronic diseases, thus promoting relaxation, lowering stress hormones, lowering blood pressure, improving immune function, reducing pain perception, which are signs of decreased inflammation. And forgiveness leads to better sleep, better digestion, more energy, overall well-being, thus allowing individuals to release guilt, mend relationships, and reducing the emotional burdens and healing towards a more positive and hopeful future, thus helping you to reclaim power and self-control, thus causing less addiction habits and better chance of overcoming and less chance of turning to addictions. And forgiveness helps deactivate and shut down the pain network that provide authentic and lasting reduction of pain from the pain of grievance. Number 8, forgiveness helps improve cardiovascular and metabolic health. By reducing the chronic stress that harms the body, forgiveness helps lead to lower blood pressure, lower heart rate, reduced stress hormones, especially cortisol, while also potentially improving cholesterol levels, helping your heart recover better, sooner, lowering stress and inflammation that leads to better sleep, reduce chronic pain, and helps improve heart disease and diabetes and others. Number 9, forgiveness helps improve overall well-being by helping boost mental, emotional, physical well-being, by reducing negative emotions, decreasing stress, improving self-esteem, enhancing social connection, improving better heart health, boosting immune system, improving your sleep. Thus, forgiveness leads to overall well-being. Now let's look at effective strategies to integrate forgiveness daily. Number 1, morning mindful reflection of forgiveness. You can start your day with deep breathing, a short walk, mindfulness to soothe your stress response. In a quiet spot, acknowledge feelings of hurt, who hurt you, the benefits of forgiveness, the results of unforgiveness, and meditation of God's goodness and forgiveness, contemplating on Jesus' parable of forgiveness, healing like spiritual, mental, physical healing. Number 2, start small. Practice forgiving minor annoyances to build your capacity, or practice forgiving one at a time. Number 3, cultivate empathy. Ask for God's grace to help you cultivate understanding for other struggles, to soften your resentment, to have empathy for others. Number 4, forgive yourself and others. Learn to forgive yourself and others, knowing that it is God's will for you to do that, and it is for your best. So with God's help, just do it. Number 5, write it out. Write the person who hurt you and how it hurt you inside, for how long, detailing your pain and your wish for what could happen if you were to forgive that person, or vice versa. After you write down everything, you put it like, I forget. Because if God can forgive us, who are we not to forgive one another? Whether you send that letter or not, if you write it out, it will be a great benefit to your health. Number 6, set boundaries. Forgiveness is freeing yourself. Learn to set healthy boundaries to prevent you from repeating the same words. Number 7, remind yourself forgiveness is for your own good, for your own benefits, for your own healing. So determined to forgive, to show love for yourself. Like Jesus says, we have to forgive others 70 times 7 all the time. And by forgiving others, you don't lose anything. You just gain healing and health. Anyways, number 8, share your testimony. By sharing your experience of forgiving others or receiving forgiveness from God, it helps confirm your feeling of forgiveness. It helps benefit you in many ways, and by sharing your testimony, you are encouraging others who has the same problem of unforgiveness to try it out and to benefit themselves. Friends, I would like to leave you with 3 John 2. Beloved, I wish above all things that you may prosper and be in health as your soul prospers. Bye for now. God